Hello and welcome back to City Skylines, Better Cities, and in today's episode we're going to have a final touch on this sustainable eco-district, innovation district, smart district. It has a lot of adjectives to it, but what it is the future of our city. And I've done a lot of things. I've done the zoning, I've done the landscaping. You can see all of these from the previous episodes, and all that's changed from the previous. All that has changed since the last time is that all the zone buildings eventually got built, and I've added some trees and flowers to make the place look really nice. Now, let's take a look. Let's take a closer look. And here we have the beautiful park that connects all of our places around it. And what we're going to do today is probably add some more unique buildings. And I'm thinking this one, the Canal Pass building, might be out of place. We might want to replace it with something a little bit more unique for this area to stress how sustainable and innovative the area is. And another thing that we need to adjust is the transportation around the area. We have this intercity bus terminal over here, and then we have trolleybus lines, and what we need to do is replace the trolleybuses for the beautiful looking ones. And let's see if we can add any other transportation. We can also extend maybe one more metro line on this side, and they'll be just on the edge of this area. Let's see what can we do about this. First of all, let's start with the trolleybuses. Here's the line. Let's take a look and replace the vehicle on this line. Let's see, select types. We're gonna go for these two, and we're gonna remove this one. Yeah, all of them, in fact. We're gonna replace them all. Remove vehicle, and now we only have these two types, beautiful looking ones. Let them be, and that will take some time to go into effect. And let's take a look at the metro lines. Is there any line that we can extend over here? Oh, this is a mess of a yeah, that is a really messed up highway. We're gonna work on the industry areas later on. At some point, eventually we will. Okay, so we cannot connect our BRT line to anything over here, or can we? I'm not quite sure. Let's see if we can extend any metro lines. So we do have one overground metro over here that connects all the way to the airport, and on the other end it connects to this IT cluster over here. By the way, let's take a look at that line and see how that's doing over time. Let's take a look. Our metro lines, Robin Park, Hudson Square. It's still, yeah, it's going to take some more time to take off. It's doing okay. It's not that bad. 143 passengers. That is sufficient enough because we didn't really have that much of a population in this area, so that is pretty much normal. We'll just have to give it more time to run. Let's see, what can we extend? That is a better question. What do we connect there? I think this area is really lacking metro, and the reason for that is it's outside the city, it's on the outskirts, so yeah, naturally it doesn't have, the traffic is not as great as it could be, because it's still work in progress, it's still getting developed. I think what we can try to do is extend this orange line over here all the way down here. Let's see, where do we place the metro stations, and then we're going to see how to go about this. I think this one can be placed over here. It's not going to make all them... Yeah, it's not going to make too much noise. It's okay, we can live with that. And let's see, which way do we go from here? I think it would make a lot of sense to add a metro lane somewhere around... Metro line somewhere around here would be just fine if we can. Let's see if we can. I really want... Oh, we have one over there, so that's okay. Maybe one more in this area. Can we... Is it going to be too much of a turn? No, it's going to be... I think it's going to be okay. We can do this. And this commercial, mixed use, whatever complicated area is going to get some better transportation as well from this. And let's see if we can squeeze in just one more station. That would make a lot of sense to put it somewhere on this road, but we don't really have a suitable place for that because of the BRT line. That is getting a little bit more complex. Maybe one just here, but that's too close. Okay, you know what? For now, we're just gonna stick with what we have right now, and let's just extend this tunnel over here, and yeah, we'll work it out later on. A little bit of a turn. No, it won't let me do that. Maybe like this. Okay. And oh, that was gonna be a really sharp turn. That is not ideal, obviously, but let's see if we can make this work. And I think we can, just not like that. No, I'm still not happy with this. Maybe like this, and then it goes straight on. Okay, that is okay. That is bearable. Oh, we have residences over here for some reason. Let's remove this one. They're getting sick anyway. They're sick of all the noise. Let's just replace it with park or maybe a bunch of trees. Something that can absorb all of the noise and make them a little bit happier, hopefully. No, that's all too big. Maybe the small playground? No. Small park? Small park is not all that small, quite honestly. Let's take a look at the dog park. No, we cannot fit that in either. Maybe this one? No. Japanese garden. Yeah, that one works all the time. Let's see, how do we connect this one? I still feel like we could fit in one more station somewhere in between, but where should it go? That is a big question. Maybe one just here. That'll be a little bit weird, but I don't know. What shall we do? You know what? Build first. We can adjust the things later. We can add an extra one if we really need to. So for now, you're just gonna go like this. And let's extend the line. This one, let's grab it. Drag, stop to move it, and move it all the way down here. Okay, now we will have to add the stops. So we're gonna have to add one on this side and one on the opposite side. That's done, and the same goes here. One on this side and one on the opposite side. Everybody's happy as hell, obviously, because this area didn't expect to see the metro so soon. Do we really need to extend it all the way? No, I think we don't really have to, because we have the trolleybus lines over here, and if we do extend it, it's just gonna mess up. It's just gonna, yeah, compete for the passengers. It doesn't make much sense. Yeah, when it comes to competition, it's kind of interesting that some cities actually have private companies run the public transport, so it's like a bunch of separate companies. For example, even in Japan, you can see that they have different metro, subway lines, whatever you want to call them, operated by different companies. Alright, let's see what else do we need to add in this area. Unique buildings. I've added a plenty of nice buildings, and I really want to fit, there's one that I want to fit in this area, this one. Called Baku Flame Towers from Azerbaijan. So I'm not quite sure if we have enough space for them, but imagine, that'll be really nice to have something funny, interesting looking in this area. Can we do this? We'll have to ruin a lot of things if we do that. But do we really have to? That is a big question. Is it going to make this area better? That is the most important question before we build anything. It could make it a little bit better. I think we still can mess up a little bit this area over here, because we can always build more offices. I really wanted to, you know, let's go with move it. Make sure we keep the path. And we only remove the things that don't really matter all that much, like trees. This one will have to go. I'm sorry. That will have to go. It just doesn't fit in all that nicely. Let's see, how do we go about this? I would like to keep the cafe on the street. Let's see what do we have. There is another building that I would also like to fit in, but it's gonna be, I don't know, should I do that? That is a big question. And that road, can we move that road a little bit further away? That is also a big question. Right, how do we go about this? Okay, we cannot move the residential. I would prefer to keep it in place. What we can do is we can move the warehouse. Where do we move it? That is a big question because the city is... It's just so massive. We don't really have that many empty areas. Maybe this one will do. Yes, that will do. It's located conveniently, connected to that wide road over there. That's okay. Medical helicopter depot. That can go all the way here. Nobody's gonna care. This one, post-sorting facility. I would really love to keep it on this wider road because it does generate a lot of traffic. Maybe we can put it in this area for now because we didn't really have any developments in this area, so that will do. That will do for now. Let's see what else do we need to move. The post office. Post office can go all the way here. We don't really need that much space. We just need some extra space around this area. And let's see if we can get just that. Stretch it out a bit, stretch it some more. And here's the thing that I don't like about this road is that the segments are just so short, so when you move something it just takes a lot of action to get things where you want them to be. If we lose a couple of office buildings, that's all good because we can always zone them again. Some of them might get demolished when we place a unique building, or they might lose the access to the road. In that case, we'll just move them closer, and that will do. Let's see, where do we place those extra unique buildings? I have a really tall one that I would like to keep somewhere around this area, maybe. So this one will have to go over here. And this one maybe right here. Let's see if we can fit it in, please. Can we fit it in? Yes, we can. Okay, and no. Let's just move it. And let's see, what was that building called? That's also something, I think it's from Jakarta. Yeah, here it is. Bakri Tower, Jakarta. Yeah, and that's not gonna fit in. Okay. We'll need to remove the Starbucks for now. Sorry. Okay, this one can move all the way here. This one will go all the way here. And then maybe we can try to squeeze it in. Will it let me do that? Yes, it will. Yes, it will. And now we'll need to space them out a little bit more. It looks okay. It makes sense. We have like a super tall one, a little bit shorter, and then we have the mid-rise. Or still a high-rise, just not a skyscraper. Let's see. Okay, this entire area will have to be remade, so let's remove all this. No regrets, we can make it better. Every time we have to do it from scratch, we have the experience, we have better ideas, and we can make it better, hopefully. Okay, these two buildings can almost stick together. This one will need to leave enough room on either side. We'll need a path over here. And then on the other side over here, we also need to... I think we'll have to move this even further away, maybe around this corner. And then here we can have some kind of a plaza, maybe. I don't know, we'll see. These two buildings, I don't have any problem with them sticking together. Over here, we'll need to add the path. Let's do it straight away. Okay, I think we're gonna go for this one. It's just so convenient to use. It's pedestrian and bicycle. Buy one, get one free. Okay, another one on the other side. And maybe we can put some... Oh, we can put the cafes around here. I think they'll be just fine. Let's search for them. Cafe... Or maybe, yeah, that's the type we used before. Okay, we can only place one, but that's okay. That's okay. And Starbucks, no, we cannot fit it in. Or can we? If we just move this thing slightly to this side, Yeah, that's what we need. And maybe a couple of trees to make everybody happy. Yeah, it's gonna create some shadows and make the area look nicer. Okay, that is looking like something. Yeah, that is looking okay. I'm quite satisfied with this bit. And now the other question is, how do we fit in another unique building while keeping this one in place? I'm not even sure if that's possible. Maybe this one will have to go to the other side. I don't know. We don't have a suitable area for that. Maybe on the... No, it doesn't make sense. So that is the difficult part here. Still want to keep it, but don't really know where to place it. What is it called? It's called Marco and Wyatt. Okay, let's remove this. And this will have to go as well. And now we're going to try to fit in the Baku skyscraper flame towers. Oh, it fits in nicely. The only thing is that we'll need to remove these buildings. Are they residential? Yeah, we can remove that. Residential, that's okay. Too close to the road. This one can be removed as well. Okay, suddenly I have an even better idea. What if we place this building on the opposite side? Like this. So that... I don't know if it makes sense. It's gonna be... If it's placed on that road... It kind of looks like it's facing the wrong way, right? I think... No, it's still better to make it... Let's make it face this side, but we will have to move that road a bit, or the path. Let's make it all the way... Okay, that can move up to here, that'll be okay. That is still... It doesn't seem to be enough. That is the problem. What is hiding down here? Nothing. Why is it shaped in such a funny way? Let's make it flat. Okay. Alright, flatten all of this, and this, and make it look... Yeah. Nice and clean. Shall we go any further down here? I don't know. Am I just trying to fit something that clearly doesn't fit, or it will be a good addition? I think it can be a good addition to this area, so it's just about the way to fit it in. That is the biggest question. Maybe we can just place another extra road, so it'll be sitting on... Yeah, we might need to have the road people can drive on to get the access to the building. Let's see what kind of road can we use. I think we need to go for one of these Madrid roads. That will be really nice to have this one. So that we separate the pedestrian and car traffic. This area is still kind of isn't all that wide, but I don't know, we'll fix it up later on, maybe. I just don't have a solution for this yet. I need some better ideas. I think it's the tram line that's got messed up. And I'm not sure if we can just fix it, or we'll have to do it all over again. Alright, we're gonna fix it up later on. We do have the tram line over here. Yeah, it looks fine. It looks fine for now. We could still place another unique building over here, but do we really need it? I think we can have it if it fits in. Let's just give it a shot and see. Yeah, that looks okay. That doesn't look out of place, or at least not completely out of place. So yeah, let's just keep it as it is, and some landscaping to fix all of this mess over here. Looking kind of okay. Let's see if we missed anything. I think we can adjust the time so that we can see what we're doing clearly. That can go down a bit. Yeah, that's better. And the other one as well. And that one as well, just a little bit. Okay, let's make it a little bit brighter so that we can see what it looks like during the day. It doesn't look all that bad. It doesn't look bad at all. So yeah, time for some extra landscaping. And I would really like this road to connect over here. I think here's what we're going to do. We're going to connect these two roads. And then it's going to be this one all the way from here. So that bit will stay pedestrian, and this one will be what it should be. And that will allow the cars to access the unique buildings. Alright, and maybe this bit as well. We just don't want to go too far into the residential part. We just want to give this one a nice finishing touch. Yeah, maybe we can go all the way up to here. Alright, that will be okay. That will be fine. Okay. Maybe all of this. Right, let's make sure it looks complete. Alright, we're gonna do some detailing later on. For now, let's just see what else do we need to fix. I think the landscape here is still looking a little bit funny. That is looking so much better. Okay, let's do some more landscaping. I'm not gonna shoot this, and then we're gonna get back to the final results and final touches. Alright, I think we can consider this done. It's looking nice. I'm pretty much happy with what I have here now. It is a beautiful, new, sustainable district. That's what we have here, and we've added a couple of unique buildings here and there. We've added some detailing, and what is this up here? I think this will have to go. Offices, yeah, definitely not the right place for that. Sorry for that. Let's get back to the camera view, and yeah, I'm happy with what I see here. I've added a few things. I've added a highway connection that is, of course, will need to be, we'll need a different interchange. That is just something that I needed to try out. Then we have a train station, a few helicopter and hot air balloon stops. So we have plenty of things added. We have plenty of bus lines, plenty of metro lines, trolley buses. A lot of things happening here, and here we have the area that is all education, and eventually it's going to get rebuilt. We're going to have a better integration, better connection with this district here. That was probably the first eco district in the city, and then this area is going to be a part of this district as well. All of this all the way down here is going to be connected and will be a part of this eco district. And it's not all that dense. The population currently is at a little bit more than 4,000 people, which is not so much. We're going to change it a little bit. And the housing, half of the buildings are limited to mid-rise level, and that was achieved through making them historical buildings. You can see a couple of high-rise buildings on the sides. And then we have a hotel that is actually a park. And then we have a functional hotel on the other end over here. This is an actual hotel that is working as a hotel. And this area is going to be a blueprint for the neighboring areas over here. And it's going to be a blueprint for the brand new district over here that is, currently being demolished bit by bit. You can see not much has left here after the death wave and a couple of things. I started demolishing everything over here, and this is going to get completely rebuilt, and that area, that new sustainable district, is going to serve as a blueprint for that, and actually the blueprint for development of the entire city. The other thing that's going to be coming up soon is a canal network that's going to go through the city. I still didn't decide how exactly is it going to be, but it's definitely going to connect into the CBD canal areas, and it's going to spread out throughout the whole city. So that is pretty much it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.